Yo everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be something a little bit different, a little bit ranty, hopefully not sweary. I'll try not to swear. And it's just something that I've wanted to do for a while. Now this video is about body shaming, aging, wrinkles, getting old, grey hairs. I want to know what the big deal is. Now, to start off, if you're a new subscriber of mine, obviously you haven't seen my journey going through YouTube, the way that I've moved on from my 20s into my 30s, my early 30s now. When I first started off my YouTube channel, I was 26 years old, or 26 years young, as I like to think of it now. And now I'm 33 years old. So I've gone from my mid-20s into my early 30s, and I've done it on YouTube. So if you look back at some of my older videos, you'll see how I've changed, not just in terms of the fact that I can finally wear makeup better now, but even how I look in terms of me getting older. Now, I'm not going to lie, I actually think I look a lot better in my 30s than I did in my 20s. I've lost that youthful pudge that people have in their 20s. It's not fat, it's youthful pudge. Like, you know how babies have got that chubbiness, but that doesn't mean they're fat, it just means they're chubby. It's called youth. And now that I've moved on into my 30s, I've noticed that my face has slimmed down a lot more. It's a little bit more angular than it used to be. And yeah, so where do I start? This is a difficult one because I don't want to offend anybody, but I know that some people have got a bit sensitive and they can get a bit emotional. Now, the first thing I'm going to say is I am 33 years old. I am South Asian, I'm half Indian, and I am half Pakistani. I am very well aware that there will be other people that are also 33 that don't look as young as I do. I know that I look young for my age. I know that. It's not anything I'm going to brag about. It's because I'm Asian. It's because I'm South Asian. The darker you are in skin, the less likely you are to age in terms of your skin. That's just how it is, which is why it's very important that if you're very, very fair, to use SPF to stay out of the sun, and to use age preventative moisturizers. We all do it. I've been doing it for a long time. I use age prevention thing when I was in my 20s. It's just moisturizer at the end of the day. It doesn't mean that you're 50 because you're using something that is meant for somebody who has mature skin. It doesn't matter. Anyway, I'm going off on one. Now, this body shaming, I don't even know why I've called it body shaming. I just didn't know what else to call it. I'm going to talk about myself specifically. Now, as you guys know, I stopped colouring my hair. How many months has it been now since my hair went back to this dark colour? About 4, maybe 5 months. So my hair before and when I started the channel was like caramelly, blondie, orangey, vomity colour. It had changed colour so many times. And what eventually had happened is, in order to retain the highlights in my hair, the colourist had to bleach my hair and then put toner on top of it to then darken the highlights. And with toner, the more you wash it, then the colour comes out. Anyway, it had become such a state that I just said, you know what, that's it. I've had enough of colouring my hair. I want you to dye it back to its original dark brown hair colour. And then what I'm going to do is I am going to let my roots grow out completely. When there is no hair dye left in my hair, the bottom is bleached. There's bleach all underneath the dark hair dye. When it's all done, then I think I might go and try a bit of red. Wait, maybe, why not? Then what happened is the hair dye, the darkness started to grow out. And believe it or not, most of my hair is grey. And you know what? I do not give a S. I don't care. And I'm going to show it to you, and I'm going to show it to you properly. The thing is, in a lot of my videos, I'm sitting straight. I'm not bending my head down and stuff like that. It's not that I'm not doing it on purpose. It's just because I am interacting with you, with the camera. I'm looking at you, or trying not to look at the viewfinder. I'm looking down. And anyway, so the past couple of weeks, my hair dye is probably somewhere at the back here now. And I didn't actually realise at the time how grey my hair was, because for 6 years I've been colouring it blondie, brownie, caramelly, whatever it is. I knew that I had grey hairs. My hair started to go grey when I was 19. Is 19 old? Is 19 old? No, it's hereditary. And I accepted it, and I just didn't really care. As long as this still looks young, I don't really care what colour my hair is. Now, I'm going to show you my hair. Now, apologies, it is unwashed, it's gross. And I want you to see it properly. I'm not ashamed of it, by the way. And nobody should be ashamed of having grey hairs. It's just a colour. Look at my hair. Can you see? Look at that stripe. That is a solid Cruella de Vil stripe. Along here, my temples, and even all inside my hair is all grey. And the reason that I am doing this video and the reason that I'm mentioning this is because when I got this new ring light and my lighting suddenly changed, there was one bitch, and yes, that is what you are, who decided to come on here and comment and say, you can't afford to spend so much money on expensive makeup, but you know it doesn't cost a lot of money and it's very cheap to buy a box of hair dye. Please cover up those greys. Why does my grey hair offend you? That's what question you need to be asking yourself. I'm doing a makeup tutorial. I'm not doing a how to colour your hair and get rid of your grey hairs tutorial. And if you can't accept that, you can sod right off this channel. I don't care. This is the problem with society, is people like you that put insecurities into other people's heads. Now, if I wasn't a strong character, the kind of person that I know you guys know that I am, I don't let little things like that faze me, but I felt the need to address it in a video because I know that there are other people out there that are like me, that are so paranoid because other people mention things that they end up getting insecure about stuff that they never thought that they would be. When you're a baby, when you're a child, when you're a kid, you don't care if you've got food dripping down your face, you don't care if you've got poo all over your trousers or whatever the hell it is. It's other people that go, ugh, and then all of a sudden you're like, it's other people that put insecurities in other people's heads. Now, I don't know how many times other people, and I'm talking about outside of YouTube, have gone, you know you've got grey hairs. I'm like, you know I own a mirror, right? Why do you even have to bring it up? Why do you even have to say it in like it's a negative thing? There are people out there that go and voluntarily dye their hair grey. They do. That's up to them, isn't it? That's their choice, it's their face, it's their body. They can do with it what they want, and who the hell cares what you think, really? I'm not here to seek validation from other people. I'm quite comfortable in my face, my body, my skin, my hair. And the thing is, I am not perfect by any means. I know a lot of you guys have said, you know what, your skin looks flawless. It's the ring light. I'm being 100% honest with you. It is the ring light. The ring light does it. It gives a nice soft illumination around my face. My skin is not perfect at all. Even if I go up really close, it's the ring light. Can you see all them bumps? You see all of that? That is my skin from spots when I was a teenager. But if it doesn't bother me and it's my body, why do you feel the need to mention it? Are you that sad in your own life that you feel that you have to pick on other people to make yourself feel better? Is that what it is? If that's the case, you need to take a really long, hard look at yourself and address your own issues and your own insecurities instead of passing them off onto other people. That's the same for people who go, oh, you're so fat, or you're so this, or you're so that. Now, I go to the gym because I want to go to the gym. I go to the gym to stay healthy, to stay fit, because I know that as an Asian, I've got a very high chance of getting heart disease, of getting diabetes, and not just that, I still want to be able to fit into my jeans that I had when I was 19 years old. And you know what, touch wood, I still can. Can you? Can you? But that's down to hard work. That's down to dedication. I don't beat myself up in the gym over it. I go, I do a little bit here and there. I like to keep myself fairly healthy. I eat healthily 5 days a week. Well, Fat Friday doesn't count. 4 days a week. And then the weekend, I eat what I want. I don't overeat. I'm happy with how my body is. There are things that I would love to change about it. But you know what? I'm not going to go and pay plastic surgery to do it. It's just how my body is. It's not perfect. I've got lumps and bumps like all other women. I don't like... What is it that I don't like? I don't like my belly. I think that's most women are like that, really. But you know what? It's not coming out here. And if I really want it to be gone completely and look like, I don't know, Jessica Ennis. Actually, no, I don't want a six-pack. But if I want it to look different, that's down to me. And I need to go and work hard in the gym. But I don't need you telling me that I should. Like I said, it's always other people that put insecurities into other people's heads. When it comes to grey hair, who is the person that started off that having grey hair is a bad thing? And how is it that it's okay for men and they're all, I've got salt and pepper hair, but when it's a woman, it's you old. What's with the, what is that about? Sexism. It's sexism. It's all right for a man to look a certain way, but a woman can't. If I want to have grey hairs, damn it, I'm keeping my grey hairs. I'm proud of my grey hairs. I don't care that I've got grey hairs. That's the thing. I don't care. When eventually this all dies and grows out, I will dye it. But that's because I want to change the colour of my hair. It's not because I've got grey hairs and I want to cover them. Now, I do understand that there will be a lot of men and women out there that do not like having grey hairs. And that is your choice. And I applaud you for wanting to do that. But then in the same way, you should applaud me for not wanting to do that, for not wanting to conform to what society deems is beautiful. Apparently, to be beautiful, you have to be 5'9", you have to be, a size 8, you have to have long legs, you have to have clear skin, you have to have beautiful eyes. Who is it that said that? Who is it that said that? I think everybody's beautiful in their own way. A lot of the time, people that look absolutely stunning are black, ugly inside. Because let's be honest, I have always been a firm believer, if you're ugly on the inside, it always shows on your face. That's why you see them evil serial killers on TV. They always look evil, right? Even the really good looking ones are evil looking because they are black on the inside. They are deep and ugly and horrible. And I'm going to sit here and I'm eating popcorn that my mum made for me. Now, in terms of things like wrinkles, touch wood, I ain't got none yet. But that, again, is down to my heritage. And because I'm Asian. Most Asians at 33 don't really have wrinkles. I've also never had children. That's another thing. Now, there are women out there that have had, by the time they're my age, they're on their second kid by now. Now, labour puts a lot of trauma on the body and it can age you as well. That's just a fact of life, but it's a beautiful fact of life. So I'm not really sure what else to say, really. I think it's really sad, this world, the way that it's become, the way that beauty is perceived as something physical, and what you see here, what you see on YouTube, in the press and all the rest, is all fake. I'm sorry to burst your bubble. I know I'm like a bit of a hypocrite because I'm here right now on screen, but I'm telling you the truth. This is how it is. I got popcorn in my teeth. My teeth look really white on screen. It's because I got a ring light on me. I love Coke. Oh, look, just finished one. See what I mean? Coke addict. I love tea. My teeth aren't as white as they should be. I have got a teeth whitening kit. I do want to use that. Haven't used it yet. I think that celebrities and stuff, they really don't help matters at all, especially for the younger generation that are very impressionable. And they look up to these people and all they see them talking about is, oh, it took me 3 months to get my bikini body back. What the hell is a bikini body anyway? And who started this stupid term in the first place? Really? Really? So they see all these people in the press and they're like, Mummy, I want to be like that. Mummy, I want to be like that. It's not right. It's not right. They should, your parents should be promoting positive body images to their children, saying, you know what, we all come in different shapes, sizes, colours, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's okay. I've got no problem with aging. I am going to age. That's just life. That's just how it is. But it's the way that you go about doing it. If you're going to lie and say, I'm not going to do this, I'm not going to do that. You know what? I can't even say 10 years from now, I may be thinking the same sort of way. I've been blessed. I'm lucky that I tend to still look a lot younger than my 33 years. And I've been through a lot of stuff, a lot of stress. Maybe that's why I've got so many grey hairs. Who cares? I thought grey hairs meant to make you wiser. Am I wise, or am I just talking a bunch of nonsense today? If you want to criticise me, go ahead. If it makes you feel good about yourself, don't be surprised if I snap back and put you down in your place, because that is how Charlene rolls. As you guys have seen me on Snapchat, that's how I am. I have grey hairs. I love my grey hairs. I don't even care. I like the fact that it's like a Cruella de Vil stripe. Except I'm against skinning animals for their fur. Obviously, I have got a fur coat, but it's fake fur from Topshop. So yeah, so let me know what you think about this video. If you've got any comments, if you want to let me know about your experiences, about what kind of things you think are. I'll give you an example of something in terms of what I said earlier about how it's, a lot of it is down to the parents, your parenting, your bringing up. Now, when I was a kid, in my language, moti means fat girl. And it's an affectionate way of saying it. It's like going, oh, she's so chubby. It's like a sweet way of saying it. Now, one of my relatives always used to say it to me when I was a kid, because I had a chubby little face. And I grew up thinking I was fat. I did. I grew up thinking I was huge. because this person kept saying it to me. Now, they weren't trying to be mean, they weren't trying to be nasty, they were trying to give me like a little nickname. But because that nickname meant little fat kid, little fat girl, I actually grew up believing that I was overweight. And now when I look back at my pictures, I look like I needed to eat at least 10 cakes. I was skinny. I was really skinny. It is the kind of things that you say to children, they take it on board a lot more than you realise. You shouldn't be letting them watch a lot of the stuff that's on TV and in papers and things like that, because if they don't see it, they don't know any different. And the same is when you keep telling your kid that they're fat, and even if you're trying to make jokes and be funny about it, they're going to take that to heart. So just bear that in mind in terms of body shaming them when they are children, and realize that when they grow up they may have issues later on, deep-seated issues that have gone and sat at the back of their mind for the past 20 years purely because of those few comments that you made towards their appearance when they were young. Anyway, I think I've rambled on enough. If you've got any comments or anything like that, please feel free to let me know below. I hope that you're all great. I hope that you're all lovely. I know that you're all beautiful, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.